Hi, I'm Teja Gerken with Peghead Nation, and I'm here with a new Taylor 327E. The 327E is a new guitar that's part of Taylor's Grand Pacific line of instruments, which is, of course, their newest body shape. It was introduced a little over a year ago. It's based on a slope-shoulder dreadnought design, and it's actually replaced the dreadnought in Taylor's standard lineup now. And it's really a guitar that Taylor is kind of targeting toward people who might do a lot of strumming, who are looking for a very versatile guitar. It's kind of a different voice for Taylor in general, a little bit more of a traditional sound than what some Taylors have been sort of known for. But what's cool about this guitar is that it introduces that body style in a completely new wood combination that we haven't seen for the Grand Pacifics in the past. So with this guitar, which is based on the 317E, which is a guitar that we demoed a while ago, which is part of the standard 300 series, this guitar is made with Tasmanian blackwood back and sides and a mahogany top. And that's a combination that Taylor's used on quite a few other 300 series guitars. We've demoed some of them, most recently a 12-string that was made with this combination. But we haven't seen it on these slope shoulder Grand Pacifics, and it's a very cool wood combination for this instrument type. So you can tell the guitar is finished with kind of a burst finish, which is something that Taylor does on all these Tasmanian blackwood mahogany combination 300 series. It's a very earthy, kind of a very attractive look. It is combined with black binding. It's got white purfling, black and white purfling around the body. It's got a black pickguard, and one of the newer changes to these particular instruments is that the guitars now have black tuners, and the faceplate on the peghead are also black, and I think that results in a very cool look that really complements some of the black elements on the body very well. The guitar has an ebony fingerboard and bridge. It's got the standard 300 series position markers in the fingerboard. Also a standard multi-ring black and white rosette. The black and white is reversed to the way that they're doing this on the 300 series guitars with a spruce top. So there's a little bit more of the black elements in there than they would otherwise. And again, it kind of pops a little bit more with this burst finish on these guitars. It's a mahogany neck. And as is the case with the 317E, this is the standard Taylor neck profile, whereas the higher-end Grand Pacifics, the 517 and 717, have more of a compound radius that changes as you go up the neck. But this is the Taylor, the standard Taylor neck profile. So if you've played any Taylor in the last few years, you'll be familiar with this shape, and it's very comfortable to play. The guitar, of course, also includes Taylor's ES2 electronics, which consist of 3 piezo elements mounted behind the saddle. There's an onboard preamp that's powered by a 9-volt battery, and there's controls for volume, bass, and treble here in the upper bout. We'll get back to that in a moment. But I also wanted to show you what the guitar sounds like played fingerstyle, because Taylor definitely touts these as being very versatile guitars, and that's the experience we've had with the other Grand Pacific models that we've demoed here on Peghead Nation. And there's also a precedent to these hardwood tops with other slope-shoulder dreadnoughts. There are some vintage J45s, for example, that came with hardwood tops, and those have always had a very cool, versatile kind of sound, a little bit more darker sounding, a little bit more sustained than you would get with a spruce top. And I think some of those qualities are also fused to this guitar. And the cool thing is that even though this is one of the more affordable 300 series Taylors, this combination of having the hardwood top with this is something that you can really only get with this guitar in the Taylor line. So you're getting a very unique kind of voice that you can't find anywhere else in the Taylor lineup. So hardwood tops have always tend to bring a little bit more sustain to the sound. They tend to have a little bit of natural compression, and you heard when I was playing with a pick earlier, I mean drop D tuning, I could really drive the guitar without it breaking up or sort of becoming uncontrollable. And I really enjoyed playing it that way. But let me also show you what it sounds like if I'm finger picking it a little bit. Okay, so let me show you what the guitar sounds like with the ES2 electronics. I'm plugged into a Fishman Loudbox mini amplifier here, going straight in, set pretty flat on the amp, and I've got my tone controls set flat here on the guitar as well. As we've experienced with all the guitars that we've demoed here with ES2 electronics, it's a very balanced sound, really uncomplicated to use, and I'll just go out playing a little bit more with that. Certainly adds to the versatility of the guitar, the value of the guitar, to have an easy pickup system for performing and recording or any situation where you need to be a little louder. So check these guitars out at your Taylor dealers. It's the 327E. Please come back here to Peghead Nation for more gear demos. My name is Teja Gerken.